All right, I just have to say one thing at the outset of the Grandy and Andy post-game show, and it's something that I mentioned on the show, but probably should go into more detail on here on the post-game, which is, once again, out in front of America, Grandy and Andy morning show yesterday, leading the discussion as to whether or not Sarah Palin was the heir apparent to Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Even not on board. Not totally on board, although
No.
many of you were, rightly so. And I pointed out, because, of course, I do enormous preparation for the Grandy and Andy morning show, including going to the internet and other electronic devices to prepare for the show. And I found this column that said, "Welcome Home, Dad," a tribute to Sarah Palin from Michael Reagan, known conservative and a great American, maybe. All right?
Maybe.
So, rest
Well,
my
if he
case.
says it, then it must be true.
Yeah, okay. But I will say
He's
this.
never
I will
told
say
me
this. Sarah, the picnic is over. Ain't going to be any salmon bake on the beach from now on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, if you thought that was unpleasant, then you don't know what the season looks like. You only know what the preseason looks like.
We're less than 2 months away now from the election, November 4th, today,
Yeah.
September 5th. I've
Yep.
done the math, and
And
we're
it-
less than 2 months away.
And it heats up, and regardless of the tie in the polls, and regardless of the fact that I think this has been a reasonably good 2 weeks for the Republicans, Democratic convention notwithstanding, this is still Obama's race to lose. And it will not come down just to Sarah Palin. I still think she is a tremendous asset to the ticket. But I would cite the unemployment figure today, which
Not
is
very
now
good.
topping
Over
6%, and that.
But Grandy, it can't because you said the economy was great earlier this week. You were
Economy is
talking-
great, but that was earlier in the week.
Oh,
There
I
was
see.
some bad things that went down, including a lot of Democratic criticism of Sarah Palin, which I think drove down the economy because.
Well, the GDP did go up this week after they revised the figures.
Yeah, okay.
Although Wall
but
Street crashed.
It ain't,
yesterday a
it
little
ain't
bit.
statistics. It's
Yeah.
it's what you're feeling, and even
Things are tight
McCain
right now.
is essentially running against the status quo right now. He says we got to fix this country, we got to fix this economy, we got to fix our policy. So I guess it comes down to what change agent do you want, Barack Obama or John McCain? Because they're both running on that ticket. McCain, I think, is trying to corner the reform market, where Obama is really trying to corner the switch from them to us, which is a legitimate argument to make. A lot of people are going to say after 8 years of a Republican administration and most of it being run by a Republican Congress, whew, let's go for something else.
I just want a stronger dollar and lower interest rates. That's all I care about right now. Oh, and if the Terps could win tomorrow, that'd be great. What do you think?
I don't think that's terribly important, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Terps win tomorrow. I expect the economy to rebound.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank goodness for Chris Turner.
And of course they'll play even though Hurricane Hannah will be here.
Well, the game will be in Tennessee, but that's all right. So it works out great. So have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
And Andy will be back
Amen. Thank goodness.
and in his place.
Yay!